So in this video, we're going to make the boho charm. The last video ran long and I did not have enough space on my phone for it. I already had it recorded, so anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get it uploaded this time. So I'm showing you how to put together the boho charm, you know, by stacking the little bead, the bead cap, the pearl, the bead cap. And then the straw piece, you might have to cut it down a little bit because you want a good 1/4 of an inch at the end of your, you know, head pin, because you want to have enough room to curl it and make that little loop so that we can attach it to our, you know, our book cover. So after making the loop, now I'm going to have the fabric put on here. You want to trim it to be the same height as your straw. So I had to cut mine down a little bit. And then you can roll it just straight on. In this video, I'm going to kind of do it diagonal and add a little bit of glue, wrap it a little bit, add a little bit more glue, wrap it again. You can do little glue dots or you can just brush it on. That's what I did in here. That way the glue applied evenly in between each layer. So now I'm going to add the sequins, and I'm just doing a little glue dot and wrapping it around a little bit, adding another glue dot, and just keep on going, you know, to the end of it. So now I'm going to add the fibers. You could pull them off or you could leave them together. I'm going to leave mine together. It just adds a more fuller look. And I'm going to go ahead and start gluing, You could go the same way as you do the sequins. On this one, I'm going to go the opposite way, so kind of a crisscross effect. And I feel that it's going to make my boho charm look more fuller, like layers and layers of, you know, goodness. Now I'm taking a little piece of wire that you received in the mini kit. I'm going to wrap it around in between the straw and the bead cap, a little piece to basically to kind of close it off. And then I'll add a little bead, a little bugle bead, another little bead, wrap it around, then add another little bead, bugle bead, a little bead, wrap it around. So I do this about 3 or 4 times until I get to the end, and then I'm going to wrap it around in between the straw and the bead cap, and kind of wrap it around a couple of times to close it off. Instead of tying a knot, because this is wire, you know, I'm just wrapping it a couple of times to close it off, so that way the beads don't fall off. So now I'm going to attach the clip with the charm. I thought that I made enough space so I could just, you know, kind of squeeze it in there, but I closed my loop too tight. So I'm going to loosen a little bit and then put this, you know, little clip on here, a little fish hook, put it on there, and then, you know, we'll attach it to our book cover. So now I'm ready to attach it to the book cover. I'm going to measure it so that I know where to punch the hole at, because you don't want it to go too far down, then it won't reach. So you want to go within the width of the clasp. So I punched a hole. Now I'm going to open it up and just fit it in there. And it's kind of tiny, so it's kind of hard to work with. But I'm definitely going to really like it once it's done. So I've got it on there and it looks pretty good. Really, really excited how the book's turning out. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Thank you so much.